ye simple ones, for you love simplicity.
I love you simple ones. You love simplicity.
And scorners delight in their scorning.
Premise to teach other people. Oh, yo, you talking about hate. You talking about white people, the devil. They're the damn devil that the Bible speaks of. They murder, they rape, they rob, they steal lands, and you just want to forgive them.
Read, you got
Three, 9.
The book of Zephaniah, chapter 3, verse 9. For then will I return to the people a pure language,
Yeah, go ahead.
that they may all call upon the name of the Lord to serve him with one consent.
Go ahead. Read on.
From beyond the rivers of Ethiopia, by suppliance, even the daughters of my dispersed shall bring mine offering. In that day shalt thou not be ashamed after all thy doings wherein thou hast transgressed against me, for then I will take away out of the midst of thee them that rejoice in thy pride, and thou shalt no more be haughty because of my holy mountain.
the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, and verse number 20. Thou art my battle axe, weapons of war.
A weapon of war.
For with thee will I move. With thee.
With whom?
With thee.
With thee.
Will I break in pieces the nation.
The nation would be breaking pieces with the children of Israel.
That's right.
And with thee
And with thee,
will I destroy
the
kingdoms.
Most High will destroy kingdom. How? By his word manifested across the four corners of the world. That's what we're doing. Read on.
And with thee will I break in pieces horse and his rider. And with thee will I break in pieces chariot and his rider. With thee also will I break in pieces man and women. And with thee will I break in pieces young and old. And with thee will I break in pieces the young man and the maid. And with thee also, I will also break in pieces with thee shepherd and his flock. And with thee will I break in pieces husbandman and his yoke of oxen. And with thee will I break in pieces captains and rulers.
Give us 1 second. Go ahead.
And I will render unto Babylon,
Babylon, America,
unto all the inhabitants of Chaldea, all their evil that they have done in Zion, in your sight, saith the Most High.
The book of Zephaniah, chapter 3, verse 8. Therefore wait ye upon me, said the Lord, until the day that I will rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy.
So-called American black.
Yeah, because it's so-called. You can't find
African American.
you can't find African American, so-called Black Americans in the Bible.
Negro American.
You cannot find any of those in the Bible. Every 20 years they change our name. Why they changed our name? So we can forget who we are. That's why it's so-called, just like it's so-called white man. Because if you look at his skin, he's not white, he's red.
Alright.
And then you look at our skin,
You understand the ideology.
right, but it's true. So it's time for our people to wake up out of this deep sleep. Yeah. We've been sleeping for years, 400 years.
Noah's Ark. Speaking of Noah's Ark. So how long?
No, I'm talking about since we came to America.
Ark. It's still an ark.
Well, we've been sleeping because we are the greatest people on this planet, and nobody know that. Nobody know we're the greatest. Nobody know we're the greatest people on this planet. But it's half our fault because we choose not to follow the commandments of the Father. That's what we have to get back into.
Once you become aware of God and the Word of God and the Spirit and all of those things, and the things with the spirit, of the spirit, the things of God, and the things of nativity and ancestry. You know what I mean? As opposed to where we are now, from the record that was given, now we're some ways along from the record that is given. You know what I mean?
Romans chapter 3, verse
It's the same state. We're in that same state of being as is written in the Old and New Testament.
We're in a worse state. We're in the worst state of mind we ever been.
All right, Deuteronomy 7, verse number 6. For thou art a holy
The
people
Holy Bible tells us that we are holy people to the Most High.
unto the Lord thy God,
We don't.
and the Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people
We're special people
unto himself
unto Himself.
above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
You got to live up to that.
But how do we live up to it? How do we live up to it?
You got to keep His commandments.
That's how we
And
live up
follow
to
His
it.
decrees and His statutes. You know what I mean?